One part of your brain can't comprehend the man's existence. It tells you that his presence is wrong, like he's not supposed to be here. You can feel a lump rise in your throat as his dark eyes flicker to look at you. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It is your girl here, KT, and today we're going to be playing a demo actually. This is a game by SourMilk. Have you ever had an online friend? What if you were to meet them in real life? Can you be sure that nothing will go wrong? Find out in this horribly adorable experience. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Like, am I missing something? Like, painfully familiar buzz of phone notifications firmly pulls you out of the sweet, warm limbo sleep. The buzzing sounds slash at your mind like blades, tearing the foggy remnants of your dreams apart. Struggling to open your eyes, you automatically roll over, feeling for the culprit of your unwilling awakening. Addie. Addie. Without realizing, your hand suddenly loses all will to comply, and you drift to sleep once again. Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? Girl, if you don't put that shit on D&D and call it a damn day. Oh, Addie sent you something. Bro, good winter morning to you, Snowflake. They just released an official Star Blitz quiz, and of course I got strawberry paws. Bruh. Okay, let's see what Star Blitz character you're most like in this quick quiz. Who knows, maybe you'll even get me, teehee. Okay, answer these simple questions and claim in-game rewards. Okay? There'll be a few questions about your appearance and personality. Just answer honestly. Don't worry, no data is stored online. That's a lie. When they say that, it's a lie. You must tell me your name. KT. She, her? I'm brown skin. This is probably me. I just clicked one. What's going on? Whatever, I guess. Brown. I'm the first to approach someone. I thoroughly choose my friends. I wait for people to approach me. I'd say I thoroughly choose my friends. Like, oh, I'm not even reading the fucking questions. I was just going on vibes. Okay, question 7. What would you do if your crush confessed to you? Ask for time to think it over, happily ask to date. I'd be too smitten to do anything. Like, if my crush asked me out, confess to me, I'd probably be like, oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh. Question 8. What kind of party would you throw? Small sleepover with close friends, definitely. What superpower would you choose? Being able to fly, reading minds, traveling in time. Traveling in time would be cool. Question 10. What is the one thing you'd take to a deserted island? To a deserted island? How did I get there? Why wouldn't I? Did I get there did I crash? Like a plane crash? Okay, I'm asking too many questions. Definitely not a friend so they can kill me and eat me in my sleep. A machete. That's okay. What? Y'all wasted my time? The page isn't responding anymore. Oh, look at my little character. Did I just get super unlucky? Oh, the server is overloaded. What? I guess Star Blitz had more diehard fans than I thought, lol. Weren't you among the first to do the quiz? First thing in the morning, Mr. Diehard fan. No, I wasn't. Your Honor, I think this counts as perjury. Overruled. That's cheating. Love. Love. And besides, it's not even morning. It's already 12 p.m. Dang, I was sleeping in. What? Am I a bum? Do I have a job? Am I a bum? Ugh, it's already this late? This Christmas break has really messed up my schedule, huh? Okay, she on Christmas break. Not that I had any to begin with. Okay, I'm a bum. Earth to KT. Too tired to respond? Go brush your teeth, sleepyhead. Fine, I'm going. That's a good girl. When did you get the habit of calling me that? And when did you get the habit of calling me bro? I think there's a stark difference between good girl and bro. I'm just kidding though. Ew. I think you'd absolutely lose trying to defend yourself in court, Katie. You're not wrong. He is wrong because I would not be going to jail. Like, Your Honor, I'm simply too much of a bad bitch to be in jail.
Your Honor, deferk? This is so unfair, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is propaganda, okay? Your Honor, this is propaganda. Do you hear me? This is propaganda. Your Honor, this is so unfair. Your Honor, stop. Stop, Your Honor.
Go brush your teeth already. Future $2,000 in fines and 30 days of community service. Wow, all because my breath stink? Real. Struggling to lift yourself up, you slowly get on your feet and swaying from side to side, make a beeline to the bathroom. That doesn't sound like brushing. It sounds like peeing. Huh? A loud metallic sound catches you off guard, making you spin on your heels to look for the source. The culprit is the letterbox on your door, a couple of envelopes unceremoniously shoved into it. At the same time, your phone buzzes in the pocket of your short. Post. We delivered a package, duh, like I just got it. You stay quiet for a minute or two before the clank of the hallway door notifies you of the mailman's leave. You slowly open the front door, first sticking your curly head out to make sure that no one is going to judge your morning look. After confirming that it is indeed empty, you quickly grab the package along with the envelopes and impatiently jump back inside. With rising excitement, you turn the package around to see the label. The name on the box confirms the best of your expectations. Addison Moore. You glance at the phone in your pocket and smile. Pawberry 608. His actual name is Addisorn, or as you like to call him, Addie, has been your online friend for the past 8 months. Always there to listen, goof around, or even just chill and play video games. He quickly has become your best friend, though you've never actually seen each other. Oh, like, is that really how things like that work? You've met him on Starblitz, a new online shooter game, and have quickly grown admiration for him because, well, he means Strawberry Paws, and he's quite good at playing her. You scratch your cheek and glance at the merchandise scattered around the room, trying your hardest not to cringe at your overbearing obsession with an anime girl. But at this moment, you're nothing but infinitely grateful for it. You met such a good guy only thanks to it, after all. You never would have thought that you could connect with someone whose face you've never even seen this well, but Addison made it so easy. Lately, though, it seems like your friend has been acting somewhat weird. Well, you say weird, but you can't deny that you were enjoying his recent behavior quite a bit. It really feels like Addison has been hinting at something more than a friendship, and though hesitant because it's just an online relationship, you couldn't help but somewhat reciprocate his feelings. It started with occasional pet names like Doll or Snowflake. You didn't think much of it, and that in turn progressively developed into bolder compliments and remarks that could be considered borderline flirting more often than not. You feel your face burning up just thinking about it, involuntarily letting your fantasies get the best of you. You squeeze your eyes and lightly shake your head, trying to shake off pestering thoughts along with it. Put the package on the floor for now and turn your attention to the crumpled envelopes. One of them is electricity bill, you not even sparing it a bit of your time, disinterestedly tossed to the side. I ain't paying no bills. The other one, though, is just a white envelope with your name and address printed on it, not a sign of the sender's information on any of the sides. Unsurprised, you quickly rip it open and take out a single paper carefully folded into it. The mail in your fridge will expire tomorrow? Huh? You immediately walk over to the fridge in your small studio apartment and confirm that indeed, your 2-month-old half-used mail would with absolute certainty cause you diarrhea one day, had you not been notified by the ominous note. That's weird. Give the 8-word letter in your hand another look. This is not the first time you receive one of those, and it's definitely not the first time it saved your clueless self. Bitch, that's not normal. These envelopes started appearing around 3 months ago, and while at first you were terrified of getting a stalker, with time you've started treating them more like your personal guardian angel. No, how do you know about the mayonnaise in my fridge? You been in my fridge, nigga? You been in my fridge. That means you been in my house. I mean, you probably done been in my room. And I don't even know who you are? 3 months? 3 months of this? I'm moving. This person has definitely gained access to your apartment, your social media accounts. Hell, even your bank and government service accounts were not so secure anymore. Relentlessly changing password and locks didn't seem to discourage them in the slightest. Even went to the police with the first couple of letters, but they just brushed you off since the said stalker didn't really do anything besides sending a couple of harmless notes. However, as the time went on, you realized that nothing was ever stolen or broken, and you could not find any cliche hidden cameras or missing items. All you got were these neat envelopes, usually containing a paper with 1 or 2 sentences printed on it. And the malware you're using is just another malware. That tech company is scamming you. You forgot to pay the water bill. You left your notebook at the university. And these are just a few of the notes that helped you more than you like to admit. Am I dumb? Like, was it someone at your university? A nosy neighbor? A white knight? Honestly, you stopped questioning it months ago. They never did anything to cause you any harm. Maybe the world just has some kind of strangers who enjoy playing guardian angel. You carefully put the note in the box near your desk, stacking it on top of the countless other notes you've been collecting since the first time you received one. Sighing, you turn your attention back to the package, patiently awaiting for you on the floor. Almost with a skip in your step, you turn to pick it up, and as if you were a child on Christmas morning, immediately trying to rip apart the box, after hastily fetching a pair of scissors from the kitchen, you finally get to the contents of the package. I need a water bottle, goddamn! Can I pick up the scissors? Oh, I can! Hope you enjoy it, Snowflake. I mean, I don't know, is he a, like, maybe this is just my man. Oh, I get to actually take it apart. OMG, a doll. No way, he didn't. Addie, what's up? I got your package. He's Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, someone is excited. Was worth learning how to sew for this. You've made it yourself? I'm dying. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's such a wonderful gift. I'll take the bestest care of it. You're welcome. Merry early Christmas, doll. I think I deserve some proof, though. Unlike the usual, you don't even think of arguing and quickly navigate the camera app to your phone. Honestly, with a gift like this, you might as well as do something as take a picture for him. Almost tripping on the door frame, you swiftly make your way to the bathroom and imprudently snap a picture of yourself in the only mirror you have in the whole apartment. Weird detail to add. Here. Cute. Why not the full face though? Well, you never show me your face and I already have, so I think it's only fair. Fine. I'll take it. Is that the length you're willing to go not to show me your face? I'll take that as a yes. That's kind of creepy. You don't want to show me your face? Oh, my package for you comes soon too. I sent it to your new address, but last time I checked, it was stuck at the post office. How very typical of them. I'm very excited to see it though. Prepare to witness the horrors of KT's mind and its atrocious creations. Can't wait. Anyways, I'm gonna hop on Starblitz, waiting for you. Putting your phone back in your pocket, you walk into the bathroom, admiring the plush in your hands. This being handmade is crazy though. Now that you look at it closely, it does seem a bit rough around the edges. There are a few details missing and it definitely looks handmade. Without thinking, you squeeze it in a gentle hug and smile to yourself. The fact that he's made it himself just makes it 10 times better. Still with a smile on your face, you walk over to your desk and carefully put the plush next to your computer screen. Oh, a perfect place for a perfect gift. What if there's a camera inside of it though? Finally, the screen lazily lights up. I'd be keeping my PC on too though. Buy a flash USB drive. Me, LOL. Oh, this is a cute picture. Okay, type shit. That was really cute. Where's Addison? Hi. Sorry, took a while to connect. For a sec, I thought of playing with Nemo if you didn't join. How could you? How could you betray me so easily? Teehee. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I moved my PC and last stuff to the new place yesterday. Wait, seriously? Does that mean you completely moved now? And you're in your new apartment now? Yep. Recently, Addison decided to move to a bigger city, which was coincidentally the same city you lived in. You couldn't be more excited, as it meant you could now not only be friends online, but in real life too. In the past few days, he was making the last arrangements to terminate his previous contract and having a moving company transport his stuff. But now he's right here in your city in person. Why didn't you tell me? Surprise! Wait. Addie, we need to meet before I go see my family for Christmas. So suddenly? I don't know, KT. Addie, come on, this is such a good chance. I'm just not that fun IRL. Like at all. Then prove it to me. Did I take it as flirting? Mayhaps. Fine. Don't take it wrong. I want to see you. I really, really do. I'm just not sure you want to see IRL me. Bro, it's fine. I really do, and you know it better than anyone else. Can't argue with that. I guess drilling your brain with my constant rambling worked, huh? It did. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go to my family space in 2 days, so should we meet tomorrow? Damn. That's so soon. Better now than never. And I know if I don't convince you now, it'll be impossible later. I have nothing to say in my defense. Do you want to discuss details after we finish playing then? Because if we keep talking, the rank is going to be over. And I really want to make it to top 900 before the break's over. Dang, this is really happening, huh? Well, drum roll, everyone! Alright. Yippee! It's a decided thing. No takesy backskies. You know that I'm a man of my word. Yeah, sure. I'll start matching then, Mr. Man of his word. Okay, boss, I'm ready. This is probably going to end horribly, by the way, but, you know. The biting chill of air forces you to zip your jacket as you step out of the bus. It only took a few stops to get to the center, as the studio you live in is not that far. You were lucky enough to snatch an apartment that was in close proximity of your university. You and Addie agreed to meet at a local diner. You still had to finish some business earlier in the day. You chose evening as the time. Thanks to the approaching middle of winter, it's not even that late, but the sky is already pitch black, making the falling snow resemble falling stars. You look around the street, trying to plan your route to the diner, when simultaneously avoiding the reckless traffic and huge snowdrifts piled on the sidewalks. If only they took better care of plowing in Minnesota. You sigh and shake your head in defeat before turning your attention to the people filling the streets. The center is always lively, but it feels even busier today as people flood the stores in search of socks, gift cards, and useless trinkets in preparation for Christmas. Finally managed to outline the way in your mind, and without standing around in the cold any further, hastily walk to the diner. You look at people passing by, struggling to not seem nosy while trying to find the familiar figure. You've never seen Addie's face, but he's shown you a picture of himself with the head blurred out before. Odd. Though he tried to hide most of his features, the one thing you could tell for sure is that your friend possessed short dyed red hair alone, which should make him stand out from the crowd. This fact is proven to be somewhat useless now, as your surroundings are practically drowning in quickly passing red colors. Newly bought Christmas gift, crimson winter coats, and flashing taillights of cars, all turning your view into a blurred kaleidoscope of red. You blink rapidly to steady your focus before a smudge of something dark catches your attention. Like a drop of fresh blood, the darker color stands out from the mix of vivid red shapes. Step closer to look at it before your breath hitches. Why they made him so attractive? I don't know. Like the brooding, the snow, the blink, the piercings, the red. First thing you involuntarily notice is the sheer amount of scars covering the man's face. A couple of fresh band-aids, sloppily sticked in some places, to evidently try and hide some of them, all to no avail. A thin line of smoke coming from his cigarette and his scarred mouth wavers in the cold evening wind, bringing your attention to the countless piercings on the man's ears, the only thing that could probably compete with his scars in the amount. He stands out like a sore thumb amidst the cheery Christmas scenery of the city. one part of your brain can't comprehend the man's existence. It tells you that his presence is wrong, like he's not supposed to be here. You can feel a lump rise in your throat as his dark eyes flicker to look at you. Having been caught, a sense of shame burns through your chest, but you can't look away. His eyes glint in the light coming from the diner as he slowly looks you over. His eyes stop at your own, and just for a split second, you lock gazes. You can't quite articulate the feeling the stranger's gaze creates in you. In a way, it makes you uncomfortable. Feels almost small and insignificant, and all you want to do is get away from this encounter as fast as possible. On the other hand, though, it's almost hypnotic, and somehow makes you just want to stand here and consume each other purely with eyes and nothing else. You slightly squeeze your hands, trying to get back to reality. Wait, red hair? Adasorn? Oh, you finally recognized me. Took you a minute. I was getting worried I was staring at a stranger. Suddenly, Adasorn's scars wrinkle as he lets out a distinct chuckle. And what would you do if you were staring at a stranger? I think it's a pity that I don't know someone this handsome. As if not expecting such boldness coming from you in real life, Adasorn's grin turns into an expression of surprise, before his scars wrinkle as a smile returns to his lips once again. So you would abandon me for a handsome stranger, KT? Hey, that's not what I said. Sure. Smiling to yourself, you playfully roll your eyes. Your worries start to fade away. After all, it really is your good old Adasorn. Whatever... Bitch, why would you say that? Whatever tickles your pickle, bozo. Your friend just shakes his head with a smile. Adasorn then turns towards the diner and looks up and down as he takes a long drag of his cigarette. It looks nice. And it looks even nicer inside. Well, you ready to head in then? You bet I am. After extinguishing his cigarette and throwing it into the nearest trash can, he opens the front door of the diner and holds it for you. You give him a grateful nod and step into the building. The evening atmosphere in the diner is delightful. Surprisingly, compared to the busy street, it's not all that crowded inside. The soft pop music playing in the background blends with the quiet chattering of the few people inside, adding to the pleasant ambiance. You instinctively smile, happy to see your favorite diner stay lively even in the evening. It was your idea to come here. It's a place you always go to with your friends, or sometimes even alone if you're in need of a warm meal that will generously satiate your hunger and won't simultaneously drain your wallet. If Adasorn needed to see just one thing in the city, it would be absolutely certainly this diner. You look around and happily note that your favorite seats near a window have not been taken. Hey Adasorn, let's sit there. He nods and you both move to the window table. An inept waitress hastily comes to you with a couple of menus, and after popping them down on the table, patiently straightens up, a small notebook and pen in her hands. Adasorn quickly looks over the menu without much interest, and then switches his gaze to you. Since you frequent this place, got any suggestions? Don't even remember telling him about you coming here often. You can't shut up at all when it comes to talking to him, huh? But never mind that. With a rising feeling of the upper hand in the situation, you feel a need to impress him with your choice. You quickly glance over the menu. Cheeseburger, pancake, not the kids menu, Lord help us. Oh, it's cold outside. Honestly, among all the other places I've tried in the city, this one probably makes the best milkshakes out of them all. Nemo, not too sure if you remember them, told me that they actually use fresh fruits and ice cream to make them here. Plus, I've never seen so many flavors anywhere. Adasorn chuckles at your excitement. Classic choice, huh? What flavor though? Let's pick. We're gonna go strawberry. As expected of a Strawberry Paws fan. Should we go with strawberry milkshakes then? Slightly embarrassed by your stereotypical choice, you timidly nod. You both order the same thing, and after hastily writing the order in her small notebook, the waitress scurries off. After following her to the kitchen door with his gaze, Adasorn then turns to you. You look at him and shuffle in your seat, just now letting your nervousness settle in. You never met people you've talked to online in real life, and though you consider Adasorn your best friend on the internet, you can't help but be anxious around a person you're technically meeting for the first time. He notices you staring and raises his eyebrows. Checking me out, doll? Ah! Notice something yet? You're so handsome in real life. Didn't know you were so handsome in real life. If I knew, I'd do everything to get some pics from you way earlier. As if taken by surprise, Addison blankly blinks with his mouth half open before snapping out of it, the corners of his mouth melting in a smile. You really missed an opportunity to use some cringy pickup line here, Katie. Oh no, you're right. Let me redeem myself. The angel one is pretty classy, pretty corny. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven because you're an angel? That certainly checks out the cringy part. Not sure about the pickup one though. Say it to those pickup line artists who think it's a masterpiece of a line. Get interrupted by the waitress who, you have to admit, a little clumsily sets the milkshakes in front of you. Okay, that was fast. They probably had some stuff prepared beforehand. The convenient part of having a small menu. Well, let's see how that small menu holds up. You both almost simultaneously dig into the food, and just as you expected from your favorite place, it tastes nothing short of delightful. But now you worry if Addison shares your opinion. Trying to not look too prying, nervously glance at him. He briefly closes his eyes before the corners of his mouth spread into a smile, and he reassuringly nods at you. That's actually really good. I know, right? And it's cheap too. I see why you come here so often now. It'd be simply criminal of me not to. Couldn't agree more. Thinking it's a good opportunity, you feel prompted to keep your conversation going. Let me talk about him, because if I talk about me, he already know about me. He a stalker, gotta be, so. Ask about the doll. When did you learn how to do it? He raised his eyebrows at your question. Do what? So, that Strawberry Paws doll you made for me looks so good that if you told me it was professionally made, I'd believe you in a heartbeat. How did you even manage to? Well, took a lot of DreamTube tutorials and a lot of trial and error. Wait, don't tell me. Did you have to make those sock dolls to practice? I almost did. That doesn't sound too convincing. I'll let your imagination do the work. But seriously, thank you again. It means a lot. Anything for you, Snowflake. Stop. I'm easy, god damn it. To your great relief, Addison seems to open up to you, and finally reassured that this meeting wasn't a mistake, are able to get chatty with your online or man, what the fuck ever, bruh, we talking. You get so deep into the conversation, you lose track of time. It really does feel like you're talking to your best friend that you've known for many years, someone who understands you from just half words. Addison glances at the time on his phone. Oh, it's already past 7:30? Wait, really? I didn't even notice how time went by. God. Am I that entertainable? Don't get too full of yourself now, dope. Who even says dope anymore? Not the point. Shall we go soon then? Yep, just let me take a photo of the food real quick before we finish. Addison questioningly raises his eyebrows. Gotta have a picture for its grave, you know? Before it dies in my belly. Your friend's eyes melt into half moons as he chuckles out. Why is his face so handsome? I'm very considerate of you. I know, I'm so benevolent. Now don't get scared, I got my flash on. Point your phone camera at the milkshakes and... You ask for a check and Addison, without even asking you, promptly pays himself. Baffled, you start scolding him, but his stubbornness doesn't let any of it reach his ears. Hey, the black spray scared me. Finally, you step outside. The contrasting cold air envelops your body, reminding you that it's the middle of winter, a fact that you almost managed to forget after being in the warmth of the diner for so long. You watch as your breath forms little clouds of steam that dissolve in the air just seconds later. Behind you, Addison lights up a cigarette and firmly leans against the diner wall, glancing in your direction. Suddenly, colorful flickering lights come from across the street, catching your attention. You turn around and give Addison a plotting smile. Say, Addie, you didn't really have time to explore all the city that much, did you? Not really. What are you getting at? A small smile still curling your lips, you timidly nod towards the crosswalk. Follow me. Addison's eyebrows raise in confusion before he hesitantly throws his cigarette away and starts following you. Once you made it across the street, the lights become brighter and you start hearing muffled music mixed with loud chatter. When you finally make it around the building staying in the way, you end up at the edge of a small square. Harbored by the surrounding apartment buildings, there lies a small festive market, brightly illuminated by numerous Christmas lights. Small crowds of warmly dressed people unhurriedly stroll around, their happy laughter filling the square. As you look around, your eyes unwillingly wander from one corner to another, a myriad of goods set up at the stalls catching your attention one by one. Involuntarily smiling, you take a deep breath, taking in all the pleasant smells coming at you from every direction. There is a scent of hot chocolate complemented by hints of fresh citrus, sugary fragrance of warm pastry, and subtle smell of pine reigning in the air. The combination makes you feel warm. With a smile still playing on your lips, you steal a glance at Addison standing beside you. His scars almost seem to disappear as the warm light beams into his face and the glimmering of garlands reflecting in his dark eyes. Seemingly at a loss for words, Addie dumbfoundedly blinks at his surroundings before switching his gaze to you. It's very pretty. Wait until you see the summer market. Addison lowers his eyelids as a smile spreads on his face. Are you going to show it to me then? Of course, no questions asked. Then I'm counting on you, Katie. You give him thumbs up in affirmation. They set up this small Christmas market every year. Some stuff might appear to be super overpriced, but there's some free things too. Let's check it out then. Not hesitating, you turn around and nod in the direction of the nearest line of stalls, wordlessly inviting Addison to join you. Before you can even properly make it to the first one though, a middle-aged lady with a striped apron suddenly pops out of seemingly nowhere, her wrinkled face beaming, cheerily exclaiming, "Welcome to the fair!" She quickly shoves something into both your and Addison's hands before hastily scurrying off to greet the newcomers behind you. You look down at your hands only to see a warm, steaming cup of cocoa? Puzzled, you exchange glances with Addie before you both burst into laughter, taken off guard by this sudden encounter. Still giggling to yourself, you walk around the stall, slowly drinking cocoa that's maybe a bit too sweet for your taste from the paper cup at the same time. As you do, you can't help but point out different items showcased on the tables, excitedly tugging Addie's sleeve to get his attention and show them to him as well. He somehow always finds something witty to say about every one of them, making you laugh each time. Suddenly, Addison stops in his tracks. Oh, hey, am I blind or is that game Starblitz themed? Huh? Where? He chuckles at your excitement as he points to the stall behind you. Almost tripping, you quickly turn around, rapidly scanning the stall with your eyes. Indeed, you see a pile of pink cards scattered around the table, the famous Starblitz logo printed on the back of each one of them. Oh my god, Addie, we have to play this one. The person in charge of the stall notices you and Addison comes closer, nodding in the direction of the table. They explain that it's a promotional stall for Starblitz and you can get a free keychain if you win. As you look over, the prize is humbly placed at the edge of the table, a thought occurs to you. Addie has already paid for you at the diner, and his gift for you came in first too. Why not win him something? That's the least you could do to repay his stubborn self at this point. You eagerly nod at the offer, and the person in charge immediately starts assembling the cards. Oh god, you're gonna play, KT? Not just play, I'm gonna win. Addison's lips curl into a grin. Show them what you got, Snowflake. Memory game? My hands sweaty. Let's go. On, KT. Fuck. Let's fucking go. Ow. Let's go. Addie lets out a laugh behind you. I knew you could do it, KT. The vendor points at the keychains you can choose from. With your heart thumping and rising in excitement from the thrill of winning, you lean over at the table, looking over your options. There's a cat one, it's so cute. A wolf one. Doesn't it kind of look like Addison? Oh, and strawberry paws. You'd think you already have that one from winning at a claw machine. Which one should you pick, though? The cat one is so cute, but I'm gonna give him the cat. You quickly grab the cat keychain and, not hesitating, stretch your hand with it towards Addison. He looks down at the keychain and then back at you in confusion. For you. You shake your head as he opens his mouth, seemingly ready to protest. It was free and it's my prize, so I choose what to do with it. And I'm choosing to give it to you. Addison's eyes dart from the keychain cradle in your hand to your face, his expression soaked in hesitation. Finally, he sighs in defeat and stretches his own hand to accept the gift. With a triumphant smile plastered on your face, you put the keychain into his hand, holding his fingers with your other hand, his skin feeling rough and warm against yours. Adderstone brings the keychain closer to his face and looks it over. Isn't this one super cute? His mouth half open, Adderstone stares at the cat keychain before he starts talking, his eyes still glued to the object in his hand. It is. It reminds me of something. Curiously examining Addie's face, you tilt your head to the side. Reminds you of what? He stays silent for a couple of seconds before nonchalantly shrugging. I'm not sure. It is very cute indeed, though. I love cats. I will make sure to remember. Adderstone carefully puts the keychain into his parka pocket before giving you another smile. This time it's full of warmth. Thank you, Katie. I will treasure it. You return his smile. Of course, Addie. You continue walking around the market, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Not to mention, Adderstone casually gives you all of his sweets too. Suddenly, Addie's attention gets caught by something behind you. His smile transforms into a playful grin. I guess it's my turn to get stuff for you now, huh? What do you mean? He doesn't answer, instead slowly making his way to whatever is behind you. Finally, you turn around. It turns out to be a small stall selling all kinds of merchandise ranging from cheap Christmas ornaments to badly printed anime bags. It's mostly surrounded by kids looking through the boxes with pens, stickers, and other trinkets. For a second, you feel the urge to join them, desperately wanting to multiply your Star Blitz pen collection. But remember, now's not the place and time. Adderstone stops right next to the different array of headbands and turns to you with the same playful glint in his eyes, something you're already happily getting used to. Let me guess. You want me to wear one? Bingo. Then I'll also get one for you. Adderstone almost looks astonished as you say that. Huh? All fair and square, am I right? Well, you already got a keychain for me. Yeah, and you paid for dinner. Adderstone quirks an eyebrow, clearly not satisfied with this exchange. Okay, I have an idea. RPS. Reactor Protective System? Rock, paper, scissors, silly. I win, I pick a hairband for you. You win, you pick one for me. Alright, bring it on, doll. You and Adderstone step off to the side and then line your hands right in preparation. Oh shit. Rock. Man. Man, what? This is some bullshit. Hey. Watch me clutch this. Watch me clutch this. Watch me clutch this. Watch me clutch this. Okay. Man, what the fuck? Seems like you lost, Katie. No way. You know what they say? Never start a fight you can't win. Well, if we rematch, nah, it was all or nothing. You don't even get to say another word before Adderstone walks over to the vendor stall, smile still curling his lips. Lips that are so mercilessly cracked by winter frost. Breathe out as you stand in the corner patiently waiting for him. When he finally does return, his hands are occupied by a small paper bag that he raises for you to see. Are you ready? You open your mouth to respond, but Adderstone is faster. He gently puts the hairband onto your head and then steps back to admire his work. You raise your hands carefully to feel the hairband when you realize that... Are those bunny ears? Addie, don't tell me. Yep, you're a bunny now, Katie. Or a hare? Still just as cute. You lightly tug on the floppy ears, desperately trying to cover your reddening face. But why? Well, you remind me of a bunny. Is it because I made Zephyr? Well, that too, I guess. You and Adderstone joke around for a bit more before continuing your stroll through the market. Can't help but admit that he's much better at teasing you than you are at teasing him. You lose track of time, enjoying Addie's company a bit too much. And before you know it, you realize that the amount of people surrounding you is significantly smaller compared to when you came here. And some vendors are already starting to close their stalls. When you stop near a trash can for Adderstone to smoke, check your phone to see The time, and with rising disappointment, turned to him. It's already getting late. Should we wrap up for today? He pauses for a second to take a long drag of his cigarette, licking you up and down as he does. Yeah, I suppose. You take off your hairband and carefully put it in your backpack. Aw, I thought I could snatch a pic of you in it. I thought you weren't a photo guy. Well, I can always make exceptions. You shrug your shoulders as you chuckle. All of a sudden, the reality sets in. You really are standing in front of him. Though he is or was just your online friend, you've dreamt of this moment for literal months. You'll admit it, you were pretty worried about meeting him in person, but nothing would have been able to convince you that it would go this well. You shift from foot to foot, trying not to smile too widely. The day was really, really nice. I'm so happy we've met, Adesorn. To be completely honest, I was really nervous before meeting you, but I'm glad you're still the same Addie I know. Adesorn breathes out with a smile and ruffles your hair with one hand. Well, I'm glad I didn't disappoint. Of course not, Addie. And we should definitely meet again once I come back from visiting my family. For sure. See you next time then? Of course. Preparing to leave, you zip up your jacket and give Adesorn one last smile. He returns it with one of his own. Smile already full of familiar warmth. Oh, this is so cute though. Like, this is really cute. Walking away, you watch Addie over your shoulder as he waves you goodbye. His silhouette is slowly engulfed by the endless snowflakes that dance through the air, swirling around his ever-fading figure. Before Adesorn completely vanishes from sight, you teasingly stick out your tongue at him, and then quickly turn to face the snow-covered sidewalk in front of you. Aww, I miss him. With a skip in your step, you cheerily turn to walk the familiar route through the narrow back alley that you usually use as a shortcut to the bus stop. After glancing at your phone, you make sure that you have plenty of time before the next bus arrives, and unhurriedly slow down, enjoying the chilly winter evening. Why would I slow down walking through a damn back alley? The back alley blocks all the lights coming from the main street, which allows you to fully witness the subtle beauty of snow falling from the pitch black sky. You slowly stop and face the above, trying to focus your eyes on each individual snowflake, but ultimately failing as they hurry to land to the ground to be part of the massive piles of snow. One of the larger ones lands in your face and immediately melts into a drop of water, and then rolls down your cheek as if realizing it ended up in the wrong place. Snowflake. Kitty! Huh? Oh! You look down, only to see a white cat expectantly looking at you with its obscure wide eyes. Its fur is surprisingly clean despite the weather. Only a few visible snowflakes stick into the animal's white sides. What are you doing here, little guy? Did you get lost? The cat waves its tail from side to side, still intently looking at your face with an eerie sense of purpose. It's so cute, though. You feel a certain urge to pet it. You want to pet it. Oh! Oh, I get to pet the kitty! You reach down to gently pet the cat as it slowly stretches its head towards your hand and softly rubs itself against it. Maybe this cat really is lost. Its fur is in a fairly good state, not to mention it doesn't look underfed either. Maybe you should take it home and see if you can find its owners? What do you think, little one? Would you mind staying with me for a bit? Give the cat a soft smile. There's someone I know who would definitely like to meet you. Ooh! What happened? Yo, he got me with a kitty cat. The cat was bait. The cat was bait. I cherish tenderly the promise of my love. Deep down inside my tangled, rotting veins, eyes of yours wake up my tired remains that densely cover my pulsating bruised skin and ache each for your fragile voice. My head gets full of the things that I don't. I really wish I had at least one choice. What the? Yo! Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna lie, I was immersed as fuck. I was like, damn, I guess we're gonna go home. We're gonna go and see our family. Maybe something will happen there. We got snatched right here, motherfucker. Oh my god. Guys, that was Online Obsession, the demo. I'm not sure when this is supposed to come out. It does not have a release date yet, but I will definitely, it's already on my wish list on Steam. So whenever it is released, we will definitely be tapping back into this one. Guys, let me know what you think about Adisorn. Let me know what you think about the game. SourMilk, you fucking did your shit on this one. Like, round of applause for you. This was amazing. My cheeks hurt from talking so damn much, but anyway, guys, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought about the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.